The Texas Rangers continue their playoff push tonight at Globe Life Park in their final series against the Houston Astros. The Rangers are 5.5 games out of the last wildcard spot. The Cowboys are coming off of a loss against the Denver Broncos last week, and will look to bounce back against the Arizona Cardinals tonight at 7:30.
Way too fast. Teleprompter's going way too fast, y'all.
I don't even read that fast.
I was like, that was.
You said the same time she said.
Yeah. Like, you could literally tell it was.
I was like, I can't keep up.
Bro, I'm trying to get you to your lines. I'm trying.
That's all we have for sports this week. I'm Emily Arsema. I'm sending it to Katie. Well, sending it to Katie for now. For news. For news on entertainment or around campus. For now.
And the Max, stay tuned. Is it Dacathon? Dacathon?
Dacathon.
Okay, Dacathon. Oh.
And then we go to break, and then after that, we're going to keep reading.
Okay.
Can't say you get no practice
Dacathon.
at all.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
After that, after you read that,
Go that way.
Swapping you over here. All right?
Gotcha, fam.
Back over here.
Do you just want me to read it from here, though? Do you just want me to read it from here, though? Okay. Well, some architecture.
Sorry.
I think that's him. While some architecture students design and draw, this class on campus is getting to build. Do, 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 do. And, okay. After the final design is announced, the class will apply for all the appropriate permits and will begin construction. If you have qualified and haven't renewed your DACA, you now have 10 days to be able to do so. The Center for Mexican American Studies helped organize an event to help DACA beneficiaries renew their application this past Saturday. If you are unsure if you qualify to renew, please visit the Department of Homeland Security website at uscis.gov, and if you have financial need, visit lc4daca.org to apply for a DACA scholarship to help cover the application fee. A DACathon was held in that Maverick Activity Center this Saturday to help am I reading that, or is that SOT? Because it's not green.
Stop reading.
Okay.
Okay, so she's not reading that. That's not even.
Yeah, because it's take package, so I'll know not to read it. We're good, y'all. We don't need to edit it as long as I actually say that we're fine.
2 minutes to live. What did Katie say? Don't worry about it.
Yeah. As long as I see that it says take package, we're fine.
Yeah, she said as long as the take packages, she'll know not to read.
Yeah. Just stand and smile. Hey there. All right. We're just going to go from the top, say screw it. All right.
Okay.
Good luck, everyone.
Yeah, everyone, let's get back into positions. We're going live in less than 2. So we're going to start show, play A.
We're going to post it.
We'll start on cam 2.
Yeah, no, I start from far away and then I sorry.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it.
Do you want to do a boomerang? Like a.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Ready? No. Will you do a boomerang of us real fast? Will you do a boomerang of us really fast?
Isn't it at the beginning?
Thank you.
It should be.
Let us know when you're ready.
Do you want him to run?
1.
On 3, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Thank you. That's cute.
That is cute.
Okay.
What? Remember when the teleprompter was good for like 2 seconds?
I mean, I'll just stop and stare if it's. Thank you. You did an awesome job. I know. I was like, you know how slow I read. I'm like.
I know, it's cute. Say that.
I did. I like all the new color effects on.
It's just like,
Like, how cool is that one?
If I hold this and pretend like I'm reading from it.
Those are so
She's like,
cute.
no.
Help from Joanne Fabric and Craft Store in Fort Worth, and to help others who will also affect anytime the library is open. Help from Joanne Fabric and Craft Store in Fort Worth, and to help others who will also affect.
On this edition of UTA News, we show you how you can help those in need due to the damage of this year's hurricane season.
In sports, we catch up with the women's head volleyball coach, JT Wagner.
And in entertainment, we give you an inside look at UTA's very own improv group, Flight 12.
UTA News starts now. Hello, and welcome to our third edition of UTA News Fall 2017. I'm Angel Rodriguez.
And I'm Benjamin Diaz. After Hurricane Harvey caused destruction to areas of South Texas late August, members of the UTA community are stepping up to help in the recovery process. Reporter Nick Terring gives us an inside look.
With a pair of scissors, a blanket, and some guidance, the community could come together to help those in need. That's exactly what happened at UTA Fab Lab this month. For 1 hour every Thursday of September, the lab hosted workshops where blankets were made for those affected by Hurricane Harvey.
I thought it was great. I think my first question was, where's the material?
The Fab Lab hosts different experiential learning workshops every month. After Harvey, Fab Lab director Katie Peary says September's plans had to change.
We could do something that was still experiential learning, but something that would impact and contribute to our community in need as well.
With the help from Joanne Fabric and Craft Store in Fort Worth, the lab was able to purchase discounted material for the blankets. Once the word got out, about 20 people have contributed to help.
And people from completely other areas of campus who had never met us before but saw what we were doing and wanted to participate.
Those who wanted to come outside of those times could follow the instructions on the packet, grab a blanket, and get going.
I really wanted to get involved from the beginning.
Having family in Houston, Ramirez says it's important to help others who were also affected.
To give back, I think it's something that is is like a small gesture that we can do to kind of support the people who are hurting.
Also accepting donations of books and games, the lab has partnered with local public libraries to donate to schools and libraries that were affected to rebuild their collections.
I think it's a great way to meet other people who also share the same values as you, who have this desire to help.
It feels great to be able to help and to be able to contribute something that we know that is needed.
For others who want to help, materials to make the blankets will be available at any time the library is open.
But we'll likely be wrapping up this week just because we're all out of supplies.
With some of the donations already made, the Fab Lab plans to donate the rest as soon as they can to help those in need.
Nick Tarrant, UTA News.
For more information on how to get involved in Hurricane Harvey relief efforts, visit library.uta.edu/Harvey. Here at UTA, Oozball is a popular annual tradition that attracts several students to participate every year.
However, what most people don't know is how this muddy volleyball tournament comes to life.
Maritza Esquivel gives us an inside look at the preparations.
One over here. We don't use it yet.
Okay.
We don't use this one. Just right here. Need to put an ice right here.
Okay.
We're going to put it in a little while.
Okay.
But con la que va para arriba, mojen los 5 cuadros de arriba. Y con esta de aquí, we're going to get all this fiber.
Okay, okay.
Otherwise, you know, from there, if they finish playing over there.
Yeah.
Y están allá. Okay, but then finish over here. They got to run all the way over here. With the cosas,
Okay.
Más todo.
No,
It's a lot of work.
Más práctico
sí, so es
tener
más
dos.
práctico,
Para cada,
yeah,
okay,
you just
para
got
cada
to, you know, so we learned that through the years. So we used to do it one, and we got about 3 guys. Está pesada esa manguera.
Yeah,
you know, cuando hay mucho lodo, pues lleno todo el lodo.
One. It is evident that the ground... Our reporter Madison Corda joined them.
At UTA's annual Oozball event, results are tested and the competition is fierce.
Many student participants heard about the event through multiple facets.
People have been talking about it on campus, and I want to be part of the campus tradition, so I signed up with the UCC.
My friends actually told me about it. They needed 2 more girls, so and I was like, yeah, I'm down. I've always wanted to do it, but I always miss the deadline and whatnot.
For some, this is their first time participating, but for art history senior Estefania Barreto, this isn't her first rodeo.
Last year with the University Catholic community, so I just decided to join the team again this year.
When asked about the tradition of Oozball, industrial engineering senior Hassan Zuberi spoke very highly.
Best experience at UTA so far.
When asked if they were concerned about all the mud, they had similar responses.
Clearly not. It's too late for that now.
Not really. I plan on getting more mud so it can be like a spa facial type situation.
Yeah, nope, because look at me and, you know, you can water off at the end.
I can tell you for a fact that Oozball has been one of the most anticipated events of the year, and I had a lot of fun. Madison Corda, UTA News.
The tournament featured many teams, from Greek life and residence halls to academic teams. If you missed out on this annual event, visit uta.edu/events for more opportunities to get involved.
Stay tuned with us after the break. We will take a look at how the Mavericks competed this past weekend.
Well, Thomas, you've got pre-diabetes, but with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon, too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have pre-diabetes. Big time.
Oh, look at you. There are some moments only the forest can inspire. Find yours at discovertheforest.org.
Welcome back to UTA News. I'm Emily Arsema, and this is UTA Sports. UT Arlington volleyball team split the weekend between Troy University and Southern Alabama for the start of the Sun Belt Conference.
The UTA volleyball team hosted Troy University and the University of Southern Alabama this past weekend. Friday, the Mavericks played the Trojans that ended with UTA defeating Troy 3-1.
Yeah, this was a great team effort. A lot of people contributed in a lot of different ways, which was great to see. Some things that we've been working on in practice came to fruition out on the floor, and I'm proud of the effort that went into tonight. Yeah, we made a big pushback in the second after being down a few, and Madison Hill came in and scored a bunch of points. The LEDs came in and stuffed the ball, and that kind of changed the complexion of the match, really. And from that point on, we kind of rolled to some extent, which was great.
Saturday, UT Arlington played Southern Alabama, which resulted in Southern Alabama coming out on top.
We definitely were in a tough situation. After the second, we were able to turn around and get aggressive again and take some good swings. And game plan wise, some things changed, and then we made some adjustments, which showed some character and some heart. We need to play aggressive if we want a shot to compete and shot to win, which we had a shot tonight. Battling back here at the end and pushing a deuce set. Just staying aggressive and really going for it, and playing with that confidence.
Emily Arsenault, UTA News.
The volleyball team hits the road this Friday for a 5-match series starting with Coastal Carolina. Women's
Lights, camera, action. As Media Day kicks off for UTA's volleyball and cross-country teams. We visited the CPC and interviewed some of the star players, including Madison St. Germain, who's recovering from a recent knee injury. Justin Domain sat with us and spoke to us about what it means to be on a team to him.
I don't see it as much of a team. I see it more of a family, and everybody that's on the team I consider family, and I would be there for any one of them. Any of the guys, if they ever needed anything like emotional or just anything, any kind of support, I'd be there for them, and I know that they would be there for me too.
We also sat down with senior Kiana Canetti, who's ranked 13 in UTA career history for kills.
After UTA, I want to get my master's. I want to do like broadcasting or something, but I have no idea. Maybe play sand volleyball somewhere. I'm really still not sure. I should probably get it together, but yeah.
From injuries to rising stars to history in the making, you don't have to go far to witness greatness at the College Park Center at UTA. Zaina Zanotti, UTA News.
For more information on how to support the teams this semester, see the link below. The women's soccer club is not only growing in numbers, but is also growing on the field.
This past Saturday, the UTA Women's Soccer Club played UT Dallas in a hard-fought match at the Allen Sachs Field Park. It was a challenging game from start to finish. After the second half, things did not seem to be going their way as UTD had control of most of the half, but that did not stop UTA from fighting until the very last whistle and eventually ending in a 0-0 tie. The girls will look to remain undefeated next weekend in Stillwater, where they play Oklahoma State University. I'm Katie Valdez, UTA News.
To show support, make sure you can check out their Facebook page, or you can go to twitter.com/UTA Women's Soccer. In other sports news around the Metroplex, the Texas Rangers continued their playoff push tonight at Globe Life Park in their final series against the Houston Astros. The Rangers are 5.5 games out of the last wild card spot. The Cowboys are coming off of a loss against the Denver Broncos last week and will look to bounce back against the Arizona Cardinals tonight at 7:30. The Fifth Circuit Court set a hearing date for Ezekiel Elliott, and the Cowboys fans are relieved he will be able to continue playing in weeks 3 and 4. That's all we have for sports this week. I'm Emily Arsenault. I'm sending it to Katie now for news on entertainment around campus.
Thanks, Emily. When we come back, we'll be discussing DACathon, Kappa, and we'll go live with Isla at the Max. Stay tuned.
Hey, you.
Yeah, you. Getting that college education, what are you gonna do? Graduate and take some office job? Be like everybody else?
Or will you dare do something different?
Like, be a teacher. You could be my teacher. You got the skills.
The smarts?
Yes, you. You could be the teacher I never forget.
That'd be cool.
Does that corporate job even have recess? What are you gonna make of yourself?
What are you gonna make of me?
They'll test you.
try to break your will. But however loud the loudness gets, however many cheese puffs may fly, you're the driver, the one in control. Stand firm. Just wait. And move only when you hear the click that says they're buckled in for the drive. Never give up till they buckle up.
Students design and draw. This class on campus is getting to build.
In room 434 of the architecture building, one class is working together toward their common goal of designing and planning a single-family home. With a class comprised of 12 undergraduate seniors and 6 graduate students, the designs are created entirely by the students as part of the parallel construction program within the college.
This program allows them to not only design, but also work through construction documents. And then the construction process where they learn to work with contractors, suppliers, deal with a budget, weather delays. They get the full run, or full gamut of the process from start to finish for a piece of architecture.
Important that you get hands-on with it so that you understand that how things come together. It's not on paper anymore, you're actually building it. It gives you different sense, a better understanding of how things are in the real world. So I think I think if there was a way if everyone could have this experience, that you're not just designing it, you're actually building the actual thing. You get to live there, So, because in real world, that's how the real world is. You become architect, you design stuff, you build the real thing. So I think this really, there couldn't be a better way to actually experience architecture than this, that you're actually building it.
Housing Channel is funding the $150,000 project and will sell the house upon completion. The final design is set to be revealed in the next few weeks and construction begins in January. Narda Perez, ETA News.
After the final design, it is announced the class will apply for all the appropriate permits and will begin construction. If you have qualified and you haven't renewed your DACA, you will now have 10 days to be able to do so. The Center for Mexican American Studies helped organize an event to help DACA beneficiaries renew their application this past Saturday.
A DACA-thon was held in the Maverick Activity Center this Saturday to help undocumented immigrant youth, known as Dreamers, to renew their DACA before the October 5th deadline established by the Department of Homeland Security. UTA students volunteered to help out with this event, and they tell us why they think it's important to be aware of this issue.
I think that non-DACA students should be also involved because as a community we have to stay united and inform everyone who needs help and who wants to get DACA renewal and stuff.
It helps, to inform them and help them, deal with the process and just, make sure you're there for them and, maybe you can go out and help out and protest, just to get the word around.
Proyecto Inmigrante Director Douglas Interiano contacted CIMAS to begin the process to create this event, and over 20 organizations like the Mexican Consulate and New Hope Immigration Services joined to give Dreamers legal advice and answer any questions that they might have.
We saw the necessity and the crisis that we were living with the Dreamers, and we couldn't leave them alone. We had to do something to help before the window and deadline established by the National Security closes to submit your permits and be able to stay legally for the next 2 years.
50 scholarships were awarded to cover the DACA application fee. All Dreamers had to do was demonstrate financial need. Madei Bretado was one of the Dreamers who benefited from the event.
It was unexpected news, and we didn't come with the money to pay for it. But this help was a huge relief for all of us.
Diana Bonilla, UTA News.
If you are unsure if you qualify to renew, please visit the Department of Homeland Security website at uscis.gov. And if you have financial need, visit the link below. Most college students face the challenge of balancing their course, social life, and sleep. Studies are finding that college students are sleep deprived, which is linked to poor performance in the classroom. Here is Cathedral Hill reporting on the issue.
From the time most students hit the alarm clock, they are already sleep deprived. I talked to students on campus to find out how much sleep they were actually getting.
It's probably 2 or 3 with homework and just life in general.
Really depends. I
I sleep, on average I sleep around 5 to 6 hours every day. But there are days when I sleep up to 12 hours. Yeah, pretty much depends on my schedule.
Yeah, same here. I generally get around 7 hours of sleep every day. But sometimes if there's a due, I get only 4 to 5 hours. Sometimes we have a lot of time, so we sleep. So it depends on the workload.
I would say I average about maybe 5 or 6 hours a night.
Some students found that having poor time management or having heavy responsibilities affects the amount of sleep they receive.
I would say responsibilities, but I could always improve my time management as well.
I think it's a combination of both. Like sometimes I just have a lot to do, but obviously it would be better if I managed my time, better.
A sleep study done by Stanford University indicates that college students should be receiving 8 to 9 to 10 hours sleep a night. So whether it's due to poor time management or a lot of responsibilities, sleep is very important to your college education. I'm Couture Hill, UTA News.
To read more about the sleep study done by Stanford University and how it affects your health and academic progress, go to www.stanford.edu and read the study titled Sleepless at Stanford. We could all use a nap every once in a while. Stay awake and stay tuned because after the break, we will take an exclusive look at UTA's Winter Guard.
Todd's a great guy. I mean, look at him. What a sweetheart. Attaboy. Wait, Todd, what are you doing? How totally selfish and un-Todd-like of you. Come on, Todd. Come on, man.
Welcome back. UTA News reporter Isla Atamaro is live at the job fair at the Mavericks Activity Center. Isla?
Hi, so today is the deadline to register for your headshot photo. Now if you think that you want to, I'm so sorry. Okay, so now if you think that you want to update your LinkedIn, your social media, or your resume photos, this place will be the perfect place to be at a Wednesday at approximately 9 a.m. where the major job fair will take place. Now, Christy here, who is a senior kinesiology major, will be attending the job fair this Wednesday. Hi, Christy, how are you? Good. Good. Now, are there any major companies that you are looking forward to seeing this Wednesday?
Well, I'm not exactly coming in for like one particular company. I'm just coming to check it out and see like what kind of people are here, what my options are, just meet some people, talk to some people about what I might be looking to do.
Cool. Now, what is your ultimate goal coming to the job fair this Wednesday?
Well, I'm really interested in working in healthcare administration, so I want to meet people who are in that career path and see what they have to say and see if that's something I might be interested in or what opportunities there are out there for me. So,
thank you so much, Christy. Now you heard it here. The job fair will be here this Wednesday at approximately 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Now you should come and check it out. And if you want to get your headshots taken, those will be $5. Now make sure to dress to impress. Now back to you.
Thanks, Isla. Fall is just beginning, but winter is around the corner, and the Brea Independent Winter Guard is preparing for its regional and national competition in January. On Sunday, the Winter Guard began its audition process. 5 to 30 members will be chosen to represent the team, which is an extension to UTA's Color Guard. Reporter Mara Lopez has more.
Flags and rifles were twirled in unison during Sunday's Brea Independent Winter Guard auditions, where 10 participants compete for a spot on the team.
I'm having a lot of fun learning a lot of new tosses and dance moves and everything. A lot of stuff I've never learned before, so it's pretty exciting.
For Blankenship, Winter Guard is more than just twirling flags. It's what he wants his career to be.
It started in 2012 in high school when my color guard director had asked me if I wanted to join. And I said, sure, I'll go to the tryouts and see how it is. and I loved it.
The organization is going on its third year as an extension to UTA's Color Guard. This year, they have a new director who is looking for motivated people to join.
You spend a lot of time in a gym and going over it for hours upon hours every weekend. If you're not going to be excited about it or you don't want to do it, then don't spend your time doing it.
Nicole Holguin has been a member since the start. Last year, their team made it into the national championships. She says it was because of all the long hours spent in rehearsals.
I don't even remember half of those rehearsal nights where I was maybe upset or wondering why I was there, because now I'm like, hey, we made it to finals. It was worth it in the end.
She says no matter the skill level, if someone has the drive, they can be successful at Winter Guard.
Because I started regionally in high school, and I've now marched with World Class Drum Corps, so if I can make it, anybody can make it.
The BRIE Independent Winter Guard will end their audition process by next week. Once members are chosen, they'll begin rehearsing in October. Mara Lopez, UTA News.
For more information about the team, you can visit the website listed below.
Find out about a new way to get involved with comedy at UTA.
UTA student improv group Fly 12 just had their first show of the year, and they hope to make their name known across campus. Austin Hutchinson gained interest in the art of improv after taking the class as an elective. He later joined Fly 12 last fall once he completed the elective.
I liked it a lot, and I was kind of good at it, so I decided to audition and I made the team, and that's whenever I figured out that there was a team and that you could audition and be a part of it every year.
As a business major, Hutchinson says he enjoys being involved with other activities that don't necessarily coincide with his major.
So instead of going to class every day and looking at presentations and PowerPoints and doing math, it's fun to come down here and just be silly for a couple hours a week and just kind of get away from the stress of actual school.
He encourages students to take advantage of a student improv group while still at UTA.
If you ever just want to come out for a night and have a laugh, we're a pretty fun group of people, and there's a lot of other funny people that are on the team, and so it's a really good time. It's one of those things that you can do like while you're here in college. You can go see improv shows, all over DFW, but to come to your school's improv team and kind of do it while you're on campus is a really cool experience.
Andrew Beckman is one of the founding members of Fly 12. He decided to come visit the troupe during rehearsals to help and catch up with the group's progress since he graduated.
I just really wanted to see where it's grown since I was in it, and I just want them to just get better and better. We rehearse 2 times a week, about 3 hours a week, and for this one we had about a month's work, about maybe 3 weeks worth of preparation.
I'm standing right in front of where Fly 12, the UTA improv group, practices. I got an exclusive look into some of their rehearsals. Cody Jackson joined the group this fall after seeing their show last spring. He says he enjoyed the performance and decided he wanted to be a part of it next semester.
I want to do that. It looks like a lot of fun. And the best part being in the troupe is I feel like my Wednesdays aren't wasted. I'm actually learning and growing in my craft, which is acting, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it.
The next show scheduled for Fly 12 will take place in the spring semester. Chanel Sassoon, UTA News.
The Department of Theater Arts will host its next production, the 25th Annual Putnam County Spelling Bee, beginning October 11th at 8 p.m.
It's all about the Benjamins as we wrap up this week's newscast after the break.
Marie, you have prediabetes.
Prediabetes? I don't have time to eat right or exercise. I'm a busy mom.
Oh, you're a busy mom.
Yeah.
This is great news. Busy moms never get prediabetes.
Wait, what?
Let me just... Yeah, this is all the people at risk for prediabetes, and way over here, busy moms. No?
Managing your money while being a student can sometimes get tough. I was able to get an inside look at what it takes to managing your money. Managing your time can be as simple as slowing down your day, but managing your money can be quite difficult. One of the biggest mistakes done by college students is getting into money trouble by spending more money than is needed and not knowing where it goes.
The biggest mistake is that they don't have a purpose for every dollar.
And you know where everything goes. Sometimes in the middle of the month you might just look at your bank account and you have no idea where all your money went.
Staying in control of your money and knowing where it goes is key. By separating your wants from your needs can help you in the long run.
Nobody's wants are their needs. Like my needs are like food, clothes, water and stuff like that, not designer clothes.
I can't like go out every night that I want to, have to prioritize a lot and really think like, do I really need this?
When managing your money, it's important to keep yourself on a budget. Even if you don't have time, we live in an era where technology can help doing so.
We're in the generation of technology, so there's many resources out there, like the Mint app. I personally use the Every Dollar app. You put in your list of income, you put in your list of expenses, and then from there you build your budget.
I don't really have a lot of time to like sit down and plan out exactly how much I'm going to spend on what. So I use this app called mint.com.
So avoid running out of your money by tracking your expenses. Even though money can sometimes get tight, it's always a good idea to have some extra cash.
Just basically just like save your money, man.
So that extra cushion to fall on, it's really helpful.
With a little planning ahead, college should be the place to expand your wings and your money. UTA News, Angel Rodriguez. For help managing your money, you can visit the Student Money Management Center at Davis Hall, room 241.
And that is it for this week's newscast. I'm Benjamin Diaz.
And I'm Angel Rodriguez. Tune in next week for more news, sports, and entertainment.